first thing that we're gonna do is remove the tire with the 21. I already got it off. We're gonna use 13 long extension and ratchet. We're gonna hook to the tensioner, and then we're gonna bring it down. You know, you can rest the extension right here on this bracket, and then just go down. You know, I already loosed it, so see, just go this way, and it should come off. You know, one hand, and you pop the other one off. Okay, so now let me show you the next step. All right, so next step will be remove 14 bolts. This one right here, this one, and the bottom one right there. Already got hanging in there, so it goes one right here, and the other one goes right there. Let me see where it at. Yeah, right there. Right there, yeah, right. Come on, bro. Oh, yeah, one goes right here. You can see it right there. The other one goes right here. And I removed the 10 millimeters on this bracket and for the oil cooler. And the other thing is gonna be right here. The other bolt is gonna be right here. You see right there. And there is one more up there. Let me show you. Well, you can barely see probably. Okay. There is one more right there right in there. And you probably have to use something like this to get it quickly out, you know. So you just better find one of these ones, and it's still 14, and so you can just ratchet out, and you know it should come off. And then I haven't plugged anything, no hoses, nothing. I just loosed the 10 millimeters right here too on this one right there, and I got the compressor hanging in there. So now I'm gonna show you the next step will be the tensioner, which I'm using the 17 right there. It goes right here, right there, right there. Remove that pulley not from the tensioner, that's the auto pulley, and I'm using the 17 right here with the short extension, and I just go like this, you know, boom, right on. It pops right on. And where's the pulley at? Let me see, somewhere in here. Yeah, right there. See the pulley right there. So now we're gonna start losing the connections on the alternator and then bolts to drop it off, and I'll show you that. All right, guys, so next step it will be remove the radiator hose right here on the filler neck, right on. I just removed one side right now, you know, so I'm gonna try to get them on and see if I can just work with that. And I already removed the hot wire from the alternator with the 12 from there. I used extension, a swivel, and a 12, like the way it is, like the way it looks right here. And then I got it off. I already removed the connector. This connector is broke, so this is the weight of the wire goes in the connector, just like that. 03, you know, this like brown, yellow, and blue, whatever it goes. This is the way it goes, you know. It goes like that, so I just leave it like that, you know, so I don't mess up. I already know which color goes where, but anyways, just to make sure. Now I'm gonna start removing the bolts, you know. And you have to remove the 10 right here, so you got enough plate, you know, you got enough room so you can work with this one. I still got coolant in there, so I don't move too much. The main thing that damaged the alternator was this coolant leak, and I'm gonna show you later on when I get this off, because this filler neck is the one that's leaking. I have to replace that too at the same time. All right, so next step will be remove the 10 right here for this ground, so you got enough room to play with it, you know, to slide your hand down there, because you really don't have to take this off at all, you know. I'm keeping it right now because it's gonna drop coolant, but if you want, you can take it off. I'm gonna replace it, but I don't have the new one right now, so I'm just gonna keep it for a minute. And then what we gotta do is we're gonna slide down here, and then we got to get the we have to get this 12 millimeter bolt right here from the alternator. Let me see if I can get that closer so you can see it. Nah, zoom won't let me do zoom in, but you can get it from here with the 10 millimeters right there in the ratchet. And the other one where we have to remove, it's gonna be this one right here, which is, I believe it's a 15. And then we just can loose it up and drop the alternator. Let me do that, then I show you. All right, guys, so after, you know, dropping the IC compressor and get everything ready to get the alternator out, you know, So what I did is I show you the upper bolt and lower bolt how to get it off. So on this bolt you're gonna have a little trick to push the bolt all the way that way to get it out the alternator. But after drop the whole thing down, I noticed that there's not enough room to get the alternator out of the way, even pushing the AC compressor all the way down, because it hangs right there on the frame, and there is exhaust manifold right here, so it's not enough room. So what I did is I lose the suit frame or frame bolts right here with the 21 one right here, the other one on the other side and on the other corner. I loosed it up not all the way, they still hanging in there, and it dropped about ½ inch. And then I loosed that bolt right there, not all the way, just a little bit. It gave me a ½ inch drop, and now I got about 1.5 inches or something, by inch and a quarter drop, and it's not hanging because I'm still holding it right there. And I lift the front of the car and I put them on 2 towers right there, one on each side, and now with just a little pressure it comes off. But this is the way that you have to turn them. Let me see. Hold it right. But this is the way that you have to the way that you have to put the alternator to get it off. Just pay attention on this way, because that's the only way that I found to get it off with a little pressure, you know. But it come off out of the way. But this is the only way that I find out to get it off. See the position of it to get it off. I tried another ones, but it won't come off. So this is the only one that I found that it come off. And then with a little bit of work on it, it should come off and drops off. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can record it to put the other one back on. But not sure on that. But yeah, see, now we got the alternator off. And then see how high the AC compressor hangs in there, because there's no room to drop it more. See, it's already the bracket, it's already hanging in there. We can't twist it other than we remove the AC compressor. But I mean, I don't want to do that. It takes more time and it's gonna be more expensive for the owner. So yeah, but that's the way that I got the alternator out. I'm gonna try to record to put the alternator, squeeze the alternator back in, so you know how it exactly goes back in. Not as tall, but I mean, at least you had an idea to push it back in. Let me do that. All right, guys, so see, this is the way that I have that new alternator goes in. So now, I mean, it's already start pushing it. So, but that's the way that you got it. Put it back together, you know, that's the way to go. See the angle, and then slide it back in there, and then you know, you just have to turn around now. You know, just turn around, keep going until you got it right on. It needs to. Yeah, but that's it, guys. I mean, just put everything back together and should good to go. And yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Hope the video helps save you money, you know. And don't forget, subscribe, thumbs up if you like. Any comments, leave it, you know, any question, leave any comments, and I'll do my best to respond. And I'll see you next time. Peace.